Hi, good morning everybody. Thank you for joining me for nutrition class for this Saturday. I know it's dreary outside, but I have a wonderful recipe that you can make any day of the week in less than 10 minutes, and I think you'll absolutely love it. We're gonna make a Naam Pizza. I'm sure many of you have seen this bread in your grocery store. It comes in so many little cute sizes. We are gonna use this bread, the original one, to make our 10-minute healthy margarita pizza, and our ingredients are only going to be some pizza sauce. I selected the one that has the least amount of calories and no sugar. Mozzarella pearls. If you do not have this, you can use shredded mozzarella or you can use sliced, whatever you have at home. A little bit of Parmesan cheese, which has been grated here. My fresh basil, which will be topped when the pizza is coming hot out the oven. And I threw in a little bit of oregano for afterwards. So we'll get right into the recipe and we'll get cooking on that. So we're going to use our naan bread again, right on a cookie sheet with some wax paper. Your next step is going to be layering it with the ingredients here. So I'm going to start off with my pizza sauce, and I'm just going to put a generous amount in the center, and then I am just going to spoon it out to the edges, just like so. And one thing I like about this particular bread, it kind of reminds me of a brick oven without having a brick oven, because when you see your cheese bubbling and the edges are so crispy, it's so good. We made this about 2 weeks ago on a Monday, and that was our dinner, and we loved it. And the calories were under 350 calories. We did not add anything else for ingredients. We kept it kind of simple. But if you do want to make a Mediterranean pizza or anything that involves the olives and anchovies, it will be higher in calories. Just keep that in mind. So the first step, as I said, layering your pizza sauce. Then you're going to start putting on your cheeses. So I'm going to use my shredded parm, and I'm going to do it all over here and covering everything. And then my mozzarella pearls, which I think I like using the little pearls because when it's cooking and the little circles of mozzarella are melting, you're going to get a bite of it in every bite of your pizza. Whether it's for you or for sharing, you'll get that nice little yummy bite. So I'm going to put this all over because we love some cheese. And there we go. And then next, I am going to sprinkle it with a little bit of oregano, just because I like oregano. It looks more appealing to me with a little bit sprinkled on top, and it's baked into the edges, of course, as everything spreads out and starts cooking. You'll find that it looks great. So make sure everyone's covered there. And then finally, once it's all dressed the way you want it, it's going to go into your oven. And you will cook it probably about 10 minutes the most. I do have one already hot and ready to come out in a few minutes. I want to show you how that's going to look. And you could even make a breakfast pizza, which would be fun too to make. If you wanted to throw tomatoes on that with an egg, that would be wonderful. But here it is in the oven. It's still cooking a little bit, so we're going to give it a little more time. But as you can see, it's starting to melt just a little bit here. So I'm going to let it be in there for just a few more seconds. And when you want to top it with that basil, so while it's still hot out of the oven, the basil will look very nice and just slightly cooked a little bit, so it's a little bit al dente. And you'll use fresh basil to top it with, and then it'll be ready to serve. It is something you do want to eat pretty much after you prepare it and it's cooked. You don't want to have it laying around pretty much, but it makes an excellent breakfast pizza, a snack, appetizer, and even for dinner. You can get the larger size pizza if you wish to, and prepare that if you have a large amount of folks to entertain, or the little small 4-pack of discs, you can do that as well. So I'm going to give this a little bit more time, and then I'm going to put my basil on top, and hopefully by then it'll be ready to go. Yeah, it's just starting to melt a little bit more. I do apologize. I thought I had my oven on prior to recording and I had turned it off. So as you can see, it's still bubbling away. It is starting to melt here together, but the end result will be phenomenal. and I'll put on the basil momentarily when it's all done, and I'll definitely post up in the end. So any questions, please throw them in the comment section, and definitely give this recipe a try. Have a great rest of your weekend. See you next week. Bye.